Hey, what's going on, family? Yours truly, Keshagen, Adderley, introducing my brand new show called The Platform. And of course, this edition is very special. It's our first edition. And of course, it's all about encouragement, upliftment, and of course, bringing positivity to our community using social media. All right, so you don't want to miss this one. I'm bringing you on this edition is a weekend with Judah. All right, you could use the hashtag right under this video, a weekend with Judah. You'll be able to get all of the information right below this video. But of course, I'll have Minister Audra and of course Minister Brian, and of course they'll be coming representing as they talk about build, firstly to bring the unseen into the light and dominate, and then we're going to talk about the hub, which is a prayer, a worship, a prophetic release event that happens every so often, and of course they're going to tell us more about it and how you can be a part of it. This is The Platform. We'll see you in just a bit. Let's get it started. And we're back. Welcome to The Platform. And of course, I have Minister Audra and of course Minister Brian joining us. It's all about build. We're getting ready. And of course, just a few hours away at this time that you're seeing this show. So, welcome to The Platform. My first pilot episode. I'm so great to have you joining us.
Hey, Cash.
So now, yes, it's so great to have you both joining me.
Tell me.
Build. Tell me about it and tell me what's the layout for this weekend.
Okay, Build is for creatives, entrepreneurs, and creative thinkers, doers, gifted ones. Now, a lot of persons figure out, well, I know creative because I ain't make nothing.
Right.
But technically, we all have some sense of creativity on the inside of us because we come from the Creator.
Yep.
But this is specifically targeted for anybody. If you could think of you could think of a family member that does any form of creating. If you're a dancer, you're a musician. If you are a writer, if you are you dramatic, you create movies. If you a stand-up comedian and you do that in your mirror. At this point, but you need some help. Or if you are an entrepreneur and you're just getting started up, or you may have hit a rut and you're just trying to find your way out. This is what this weekend is for. We have some phenomenal speakers coming in. You know, we have Reverend Diana Francis. She's coming to talk about building on legacy. You know, very well. Her testimony regarding the ministry with her dad, taking that over. So legacy cannot necessarily just be a church. It can be a business. Right. It can be someone give you something that you didn't have and you don't know where to start. So she's coming to give us some tools. And we have the faith man, our very own Apostle Valley. He's coming.
Right.
Dr. Faith. Go big or go home. He's coming to do that. And then we have
then the next day, which is Saturday morning, we're going to start off with Dr. Paul Ellis. Hey, Doc. He's going to deal with branding. He's the branding doctor.
Okay.
Anything you want to know about branding,
that's
the man to go to. And we'll also have Keishel Davis. She'll be there helping us more in the financial aspect, because even though we're creatives, we need to be good with that money.
Yeah.
Right.
Very important.
Very important.
Right.
If you're going to do anything, get the bag.
Right.
You got to have that bag. Like my friend of mine to say, everything is better with cheddar.
Everything.
Secure the bag.
Yeah, man.
And then along with those main sessions, we have some breakout sessions for persons who are thinking about the off-the-wall stuff that your family may tell you that ain't making no sense. We have someone come in and talk about breaking the mold, specifically targeted to that. They might give us a tool. If you know Sultan, he's a producer, he's an engineer.
Yeah, he does a little bit of everything.
He does a little bit of anything, and he is phenomenal at what he does. So he's coming, and he's coming to share, and he's coming to download. Then we also have a lady who's coming to help with the writers. Those of us that just starting up. Some persons wrote books and they ain't published them yet. Don't know where to start. She's coming to help us. Then along with that, we have a phenomenal entrepreneur who started from the ground up, Lloyd Jason McPhee. He's coming as well. And then Tamiko Bryce, if you know him, that's the finance man. He's coming to help us with finding funding and whole 9 yards. So Build is packed and loaded. If you haven't registered yet, you need to go and register. If you know anybody that needs to register, you need to get them to register. It is worth the investment.
Yeah.
So now, for those who want to register, how can they do so?
Okay, we have Event B, build at eventb.com. If you can't find it just by putting that in, it's on our Facebook page and our IG page, Judah Experiences IG and Facebook page. You can get the link is there. So once you hit that link, you go right ahead and register. If that's not working for you, there's a phone number on the flyer that you can find. 434-3576. Dial the number, and someone that answers that can assist you with how you can register.
Right. All right. And of course, we're coming back with much more. They got a second event. We're going to talk about it. It's all about the platform. We're coming back with much more. 2020, we're going to dominate.
Yep.
It's Judah Weekend, starting with Build, October 4th and 5th. Creatives, register now. Presenters include Dr. Valentino Williams, Sharika Brown, Keishel Davis, Dr. Paul Kingsley, Dr. Diana Francis, Shanae Smith, Tamiko Bryce, Lloyd McPhee, Zoltan Johnson. Registration is $60. Register online or call 242-434-3576. October 5th is the Hub, 6:30 p.m. at the Dunamis Outreach Ministry. This Friday and Saturday. Don't miss it. See you there.
And we're back. Welcome to the platform, brand new show. And of course, we're back again with Minister Audra, Minister Brian. Hey. And of course, we're in the second edition of the show as we talk about their second event that's called the Hub. Now, all this is one Judah Experience weekend. Yes. All right. So we go from Saturday morning, and now we go to Saturday
night.
Evening.
Yeah,
all right.
6:30.
So tell us about this worship, prayer, prophetic releases, all that good stuff experience in one big ball.
The Lord has given us an initiative known as the Hub.
Right.
And basically what it is if you research what the meaning of the word hub is, a hub is when you have a central point or a central place where things emanate from. And so what God has given us is the task to help create an atmosphere, a central point where the heavens can emanate from, where the power and the glory of God can emanate from. And basically what it is on a Sunday morning when you get to church, you know, you have to do announcements, you have to do all of this and all of that. You know, you're under time constraints, but at the Hub, you can just stretch out before God. You can stretch out in prayer, stretch out in worship, stretch out even in prophetic intercession. Just let God have His way, you know. And we don't come out there with an agenda. We just come out there to see God just take over.
Wow, that's powerful. Now, Saturday evening, where is it going down?
This week Saturday is going to be at Dunamis, First Street Grove. We start at 6:30. We start on time. Usually we run from 6:30 to about 9:30. But I'll say this: come open, come expecting. We have an agenda, but we don't have an agenda. If that makes sense. We pretty much allows Holy Spirit to have His way. We have some persons that are slotted to do some things, but if He say they ain't on, they ain't on. But come prepared to seek Father. That's what the Hub is about.
Right. Yeah, and it's not about personalities. It's not about. That's why we don't put any pictures or anyone on the flyer, any names on the flyers. Yeah. You know, we just let God as a special guest. We honor the vessels that He has given. He pours out through, but we honor the God of the vessels more.
Yes.
Right. So it's just Him.
Yes. So join us for what we call #A Weekend with Judah. Friday night we start actually at 6:30 sharp at NQ Desk, number 1 Bay Street, with our build, and then we go on to that Saturday morning. We start at 8:30 sharp Saturday morning, number 1 Bay Street, and then along with that, we have Saturday night with the Hub. Now, the registration for Saturday and Friday at B.U.I.L.D, it also includes parking at the point. Yes. So if you're concerned about parking, you don't have to worry about parking.
We got you.
Parking at the point is going to be taken care of. So once you park at the point and you come in and you register for B.U.I.L.D, you will be given a ticket that will take care of your parking. So you want to be a part of this. If you haven't registered, if you have registered, and if you know someone, and let me stick a plug right in here. We also have something going on now where we have been given the opportunity by 2 of our presenters, Coach Keshagen Davis and the branding man himself, Dr. Paul Ellis. They have given a free 30-minute free consultation to 2 persons. Now, what we have done is, if you can register, you along with 3 other persons, you can win the consultation with either one of those 2. Wow. Now, if you know any of these 2 people, these people intricate to anything you starting, anything you in the middle of, anything you doing, these 2 people you could use. This man is the branding man. He can do your flyers, he can do your cards, he can do anything that you need him to, the website, the whole 9. If you're writing a book, he's a publisher, editor, he does it all for you. If Keisha, listen, this is the woman, the brain you could pull out of her brain, and if you know her, to sit down with her, it's be sitting down with like steak and filet mignon. Wow. Sit down and have a conversation, 30 minutes. So this is just a little plug in there for you. Give you an incentive to get some persons to come and register along with yourself. So join us for Weekend with Judah.
You heard it here on the platform. All right, so now as we get ready to wrap up, any closing comments you want to leave with the viewing audience?
I just would like to say, we as Bahamians, or we as people in general, sometimes we don't take advantage of the tools that are right on the side of us. You know, we may complain, we may go on Facebook, be some Facebook gangsters, you know, and talk about Facebook and WhatsApp, talk on those things and vent there. But sometimes you have to put the venting aside and actually go out and do something. You know what I'm saying? And these things, when we ourselves have taken advantage of conferences in the States, taken advantage of things, It costs us much more.
Yeah, much.
But we try to make it more affordable to our Bahamian people, so that you don't have to go away for those things. You can get the things that are here.
Right.
You know, we scoured and got international people who are in international demand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also too, you know, the Holy Spirit has given us the hub, given us a platform where you can allow God to you know, some people just, you see them complaining about, you know, what the church don't do, church don't. Okay, let's get together, you know, outside of denominational boundaries, outside of this one or that one leading and being in charge, Holy Spirit in charge, so you can just enjoy Him.
Yeah.
All right.
Weekend with Judah. Join us.
Hashtag Weekend with Judah. And we definitely want to thank you for joining us on this first edition of the platform. Listen, we have much more on the way. And of course, don't forget to support hashtag A Weekend with Judah, hashtag the platform, share, like, and come out to both of the events that they're having. And make sure, bring a whole gang of people with you and tell them you saw it here on the platform. For yours truly, Keshagen, Adderley, Minister Brian, and of course, Minister Audra. We'll see you on the next one.